the Honorable Mrs. Dr. Rosinta Narawati and the Honorable Mr. Harsaladin. Good day, ma'am. Good day, sir. I am Arani Ananda. I am a student teacher at Junior High School 6 in Jambi. And in here, I want to explain about how I teach during COVID-19 breaks or online learning. As we know that right now we are facing COVID-19. It is the situation where we aren't able to meet one another. It is like the education sector. We aren't able to meet the students directly. Commonly, during COVID-19 break, we teach the student online. It is like in the Junior High School 6 in Jambi. We are teach the student through website or application. We use several website or application that can support this learning and teaching situation. The website like Google site, the website about learning, and also the application like Edulogi, WhatsApp, and the others that can support our teaching and learning situation. In Junior High School 6, I handle one class. The class is 8H or 8H. There are 36 students in that class. Online class and also offline class has the similar step or sequence. Both of the class need pre-activity, main activity, and also closing activity. However, in the online class, we do it simpler than the offline, because sometimes in the offline we can do games for the student, but in the online we cannot do games for the student because sometimes the student doesn't have access internet, doesn't have data, doesn't have a device, and so they can directly communicate with the teacher. So it's like that. So in here, I want to explain about how I teach the student during COVID-19 or online learning step by step. So without any further ado, I will start this explanation. At 7:30, I usually greet the students and remind them that we have a class today. It is like this. And then at 8 a.m., I start the class by greet the student saying salam or greeting like good morning student, and then asking their condition, whether they are ready to learn today or not. And then sometimes I ask the student whether they are in the good condition or not. And then how I open the class like this. And then at 8:10, I said to the student that they have to pray before we continue and start to learn the lesson today. The pray they can do in their home. So the message is like this. And then after the student pray, and we can continue to the next step in the learning, which is absent. Absent that we do in the online class is like we give the template or the format in the group, and then we send it, and then the student absent by write their name one by one, and the template is like this. After I did pre-activity and then continue to the main activity. At 8:25, I start the main activity. While waiting for the student to absent, then I send to them the video and learning material for today's topic. And then while giving the student video, I ask them to do a summary. Summary is aimed in order to know the student understand, and also the student watch the video. And I also ask the student that the summary will be graded. So the activity is like this. While the other students still watch the video and a few students have submitted the summary, I said to the student in the group that they still don't understand about the material. They can ask me about that. So the message is like this. After I answer the student question, if there's a question about the topic of the part that they don't understand, and then the student have submitted the summary, then I continue to give them the exercise. The exercise is in form of Google Form, and the link of Google Form I send it to the group, and the activity is like this. After the students submitted their summary, and also after I answer the student question, if there's a question of the part of they still don't understand, and I continue to give them exercise. The exercise is about the today's topic. Exercise is in form of Google Form, and also the link of Google Form I send to the group WhatsApp. At 10:08, while waiting for the student to submit their exercise, I continue and I start to comment the student summary. I give the comment and also the grade for the student summary. I sometimes comment like excellent and very good and etc. Sometimes I give the student long comment like this. At 1 p.m., I reminded the student again about the exercise. They have to submit their exercise before 7 p.m. or 5 p.m. So the activity is like this. After my new student have submitted the exercise and also summary, at 5 p.m., commonly I close the class by saying Alhamdulillah, giving motivation words, and saying if they still doesn't understand about the material, about the topic today, they can ask me, and also giving closing statement. It is like this. In the online class, there are a lot of problems that I face, like the student lack of motivation, and also the student doesn't have a device, and the students still don't understand about the application, and the student and the media that I use, and also the language, and the other problems. For absent and assignment, I only give the present for the student who signed the assignment. And also if only a few of the students who send the text or assignment, I said to the group that for 15 students who submitted earlier, they will get a plus grade. And it is like the motivation for the student to submit the assignment earlier. And if still until afternoon, there were students that submitted the text, I list their name and reminded them again that I will wait them until 5 p.m. If until 5 p.m. they're still not submitted, then I will not give their grade. And every text that the student have sent to me, I will give their grade and also motivation word like this. I only give the student present for the student who will send the assignment to me. And also, if only a few of the students send the text, I said to the group that for 15 students who submitted earlier will get plus grade. It's like this. And if until afternoon there were students that submitted the text, I will list their name and remind them again that I will wait them to submit it until 5 p.m. After 5 p.m., I will not collect their text. And every text that the student submitted for me, I give grade. I give the text grade and also motivation words like this. For the language that I use in this class, sometimes the students don't understand about a few words in English, so I mix the language between English and Indonesia. Firstly, I write in the English, and after I write in English, I translate it into Indonesia. And for the media, sometimes the student still doesn't understand about the application, about that to submit it in the application like ideology or something else. Then I give the option to send it to my WhatsApp or to send it in the Google form. Well, I think that's all about the explanation of my online teaching in the 8H class. I hope it's clear enough to explain about how I teach in this class. And good day, ma'am. Good day, sir.